This is what it looks like when your beer is fermenting and it's time to take out the hops. I'll admit, it does look gross, but this is one of the best beers I've ever had. And that's because it took over 6 months to go from grain to bottle, starting with malted wheat and barley. The first thing I did after crushing my grains was heat up a big pot of water. A lot of people don't know this, but this turns starches into fermentable sugars so your yeast can create alcohol from them. After you're done mashing and you've separated the liquid, the boiling part is done mostly to sterilize your wort and caramelize your beer, but it's also when you want to add your hops. The amount in this beer makes this an IPA, but because I'm adding strawberries, lemon zest, and eucalyptus honey, it's counted as a braggot. In other words, a mead beer hybrid. That's why I added my hops in the end. Boiling for too long makes them bitter, and I wanted this to feel balanced with the other ingredients. Once it was in my fermenter at room temperature, the next challenge was to make this sour and dry hop it properly. So I went with a yeast that creates lactic acid from dextrose and added another kind on the second day to biotransform the aroma compounds in the hops during fermentation. In practical terms, the yeast is going to make the hops taste like tropical fruit candy when they're done. It hit 10% alcohol, and I aged it for 6 months on acacia wood before dry hopping it one more time and adding some sugar water. That way it'll re-ferment and carbonate inside of the bottle.